ready to make some cards? It's time to make Father's Day cards. Come with me. I am one blessed lady. I have several fathers. I have one biological father, I have a father-in-law, and I have a stepfather, and I have an adopted father figure. So, I have to make 4 Father's Day cards. I am a little bit late on making them, so they're not going to be pristine all-day jobs. Definitely cannot be a 3-hour job like I did on the birthday card that I did last night. Oh my gosh, what a disaster that was. A literal disaster. So, let's talk it over. Simple, manly, fun. I think we can do this. You know, you have a lot of paper when you have to go through multiple bins, and it's always the last bin where you find the manly paper. So, I have one father that loves dogs. So, of course, I have dog theme. I have one father that loves writing. He's a writing professor. One that loves airplanes. Isn't that cute? And one that loves computers and basic handyman. Another one that is total handyman 100% of the way. So, I have 2 of the Deluxe Modern Graphics, which is more men focused. I have 1 Echo Park Hard Work Hard, Play Hard paper, which is actually really cool. I should make some birthday cards out of it while I'm doing this, but you know I won't. And I'm going to log in. I'm going to start designing them on my own, and I need to pick the size. What size do I want? Just a regular, or do I want the bigger size? That is the question. And let's start figuring this out. I'll be back with you after I log in and we start designing. You know what I love about 12 by 12 paper? When I go to try and figure out the size of card that I'm making, the envelopes that I have, you don't have to try and figure out which way to make your first cut, because either way you make the first cut, it'll be on a 12-inch side. And they'll have another 12-inch side left. It makes laying out your cardstock so much easier. So, how am I going to do this? What would he like? Okay. I'm excited because I designed each one of these and it took under an hour to do, and I'm going to show you what they look like. So we're going to do 1 card with an airplane and the inside. And then the next card is a father and daughter and the inside. And then we have 1 father that fixes everything and is always into construction. And that's his card. And then we have the writer in the family, and that's his card. So I'm going to start cutting these out, and then I will start showing them to you when I'm done. And it's just basic, simple shapes, right? I used everything in, everything that was available to me in Cricut Design Space. So when I'm done with this, I'll share it so that if you guys don't want to create the whole thing all over again, you can just cut and paste, right? I won't tell. No, I won't tell. Secret's safe with me. What happens on this channel stays on this channel. Do you want to see the cards I made? Because they're kind of cute. I'm not really, I do a lot of work with vinyl. Just keep that in mind. I do a lot of work with vinyl. So I actually, on my 3rd card, I switched to vinyl. I should have switched to vinyl much earlier. So this is the first one. I had a really hard time with this one, to be honest with you. I should have done vinyl first. So this is the airplane. I printed it on printed paper, so I reversed it all. And you could not even tell it was an airplane. It just looked like blobs of lines. Then I printed this, and I should have done this in vinyl. Totally should have done that in vinyl. It would have been so much easier to transfer over. And Happy Father's Day, right? I put little vinyl dots. See, I still have vinyl. Isn't that? I love working with vinyl. I put little vinyl dots in the corners. The second one I did was for my biological father. He's a sweetheart. He just turned 80 this year. So this is my dad and me. And then this is, I should have done these words. I should have actually done them in black or black vinyl, right? Black vinyl would have been a little bit shinier and it would have just looked better. So trust me, I mean, I'm just now getting back into this. And the more you do it, the more you get the hang of it, right? This one is for my husband's father. My husband's father was a craftsman. He built houses and he's always fixing things. So I put tools, right? Because what father doesn't love tools? Well, actually, I wish they would have tools on sale for Mother's Day. I did the Happy Father's Day. I put it on a background to make it stand out. I should have done this in vinyl. It would have been so much easier. And it would have been, I wouldn't have had glued fingers, right? And then this is the inside. And then the last one, I just switched to vinyl. I was like, I'm done. I need vinyl. And I didn't, so I have a father that is amazing. He just gets me. He gets me, right? And he is a writer. He's actually a professor of creative writing. And I love to write and I love to tell stories, if you have not known. So I put Dad with a typewriter. Weeding this thing is fun. No, not at all. And this is the inside. So I finished Father's Day cards. I'm going to share this file with you guys. So I've called it Father's Day 2021. I'll put the link down below. I hope you can open it. I'm not sure if you can or not. Everything I used was from Cricut Access. I didn't pay for anything. And I used the font, the regular fonts that was just with Cricut. That way you guys can grab it and use it, right? And you don't have to recreate everything. Now I will tell you, I actually cut my own cardstock. So I used envelopes from Hobby Lobby and I cut my own cardstock. And then I just cut the front and I cut the middle and I glued them on. I like a thicker card. I like a card that has some substance. I used art glitter glue for the glue, medium, and that's about it. Like literally, if I was to do this over again, I would do this in brown vinyl. Then you wouldn't have had to spend the time gluing it, right? There's a lot of things I would have done differently. So you guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, smash that notification bell. I am back. Mike, I say hello. You know who you are. And thanks for watching, everybody. I hope, Mike, have your wife make a comment that you're okay. I do worry about you. I do think of you often, too. Okay, you guys, life is really good, and it will only get better, right? It will only get better. Thank you again for watching. Have a great day. Bye. There. Literally need to get cards in the mail. I'm not usually a last minute person. No, I'm like really not a last minute person. But recently, I have been a last minute person. So let's get the game on the road and we'll figure it all out. Don't you just love that I have two glasses? That's what happens when you get older, and older is a good thing. Did it glue? Oh my gosh, it glued itself. If I have almond in my, I should have really checked first, huh? I should have really checked. Oh, why don't I check first? I wish you could see my desk right now. I have an empty almond container, an empty bottle of water, and sadly, an empty coffee cup. So sad. Moment of silence, please. Oh, but look, somebody made this coffee mug. Look at that, isn't that cool? The fun thing about the whole thing is if I did spell something wrong, the writer father wouldn't correct me, right? You don't correct each other. You know, I say life will only get better, but you and I both know the last year and a half has pretty much been hell for a lot of people. And I say life will get better. That's because I have to live in the positive area of the world. People have been mean lately. I mean, like, really mean. You go to a store and they're mean to the cashier in front of you. It's like this entitlement that I just don't understand. And I choose every day not to be like that. Every day. I choose to walk in with a smile on my face, and I want to make the clerk, that is my goal. When I leave that register or I hang up that phone, I want that customer service rep or that clerk to look at me and go, oh my goodness, she was nice. I just want to leave them a little bit happier every day. I don't think that's too much to ask, that we all just try to leave somebody a little bit happier. But I also understand some of us have gone through some really hard times. And I think it's just weighed us down so much that we're starting to snap. Hold on. Don't snap. And if you do, come back here and we'll put each other back together. You guys have a great day. Bye.